if your buddy wants to get a K5 or any square body, talk him out of it, man. Honestly, you may just have to buy a new truck at this point. Hey guys, welcome back. Jesse Does It. Today we are working on Josh's K5. He's got a little sloppy steering wheel. So we're gonna try and follow some other YouTube videos and hopefully tear inside of here. There's supposedly some bolts that have backed out and are loose. We're gonna try our best to pull this apart and put it back together, and hopefully no more. Yeah. Looks like there's a clip right here I gotta pull off. This is gonna be fun with all these little parts. I don't know how to put this crap back together. 21 socket for the steering wheel bolts. There it goes, came right off. Yep. Just one little pop. Just one little pop. All right, with the steering wheel off, now we got to get this little tiny clip right here. We're going to get this lock clip out. And we're going to use this to press the column inwards a little bit, which will allow more exposure to that lock clip. And this won't work, so yeah, hang on. We'll use the improper tool. So now you can see, if I could find my pick, there's more room to get to this clip now. So I'm gonna set that down and get that out. Alright, here's that little thing. So I've got the clip out of the channel now. I'm just gonna pop it all the way off. And what I used was just 2 picks. So with the clip off, now I can move this. I believe this is the horn contact, which definitely could be used using some cleaning.
Get yourself a magnetic tray and all your small bolts. It's a lot better accessible. A lot more accessible, I should say. Go ahead and take your screwdriver and use this or take it off. Go ahead and take your little protector deal there. You're gonna see this cog looking piece.
Cog. Switch. So now we've got the turn signal switch, which works. Does it click?
It does, but you gotta hold it down. It doesn't hold in place.
So I think we're gonna replace that. Is that right, Josh?
Yes.
Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if I can do that. I see one screw. If you turn it with my knee, you can see another screw. Another screw. There's 3. Oh, it does click and hold. One way. I see 3. Oh, 4 screws. So we're gonna do that now. So do this one last, because in order to move it, that still needs to be attached. Why did that just pop off?
Switch.
Where are we putting all these screws?
Once you got that out,
Let me see if I can find my little magnet thing. I thought I had it, but
Good help is hard to find. I'm skipping ahead because Josh is not here right now. He's not telling me what to do. So I think we're gonna take this screw out and just let it fall. I think this comes out. A lot of thinking and guessing here. So if you pull on this, there's enough slack in the wires to kind of get it out a little ways. Probably should have disconnected the battery.
let me do that real quick.
Nope.
and these larger bolts are a T-flip.
What size did I say it was?
It's kind of an odd bolt,
Didn't-
so you know what a T's like.
It doesn't say. It's like it skips.
Kinda
They're T27s.
bolt, so you know what it looks like.
Once that's done, I can move my what?
The ignition, the ignition tumbler right there.
Well, there's
Here's
stuff in the way.
sticking now. 3. Let's go ahead and get those out. It's going to allow us to remove our ignition tumbler.
What's this thing do?
Take, and these larger bolts are it's kind of an odd bolt, so you know what it looks like. Once that's
Did you see an odd bolt in there?
Yeah, the one I'm trying to get to now. So the 3 bolts, I pulled out whatever that weird doohickey was, and then I'm gonna get this one T20 back out, and I think the ignition will come out after that.
See.
Tell you what, don't put all your stuff in a bin like this, because I'm not gonna have a clue where these go back to.
Go ahead and pull out your turn signal and wiper switch.
Pull out
Pull
turn
it out,
signal.
so take this.
Did you say how to pull it out?
No, he just said pull it out, and he said you should be able to remove this piece too. He didn't really like show it.
Alright, same thing. Go ahead and pull out your turn signal.
You didn't tell me how to pull it out, you just pull
Pull
it?
it out so that the wires can come through.
Yep.
And if you get as much wires as you can.
Nope, that ain't right. Anybody know how to take a turn signal out?
Your turn
A little jiggle jaggle, he says.
According to the internet, it just comes out.
Jiggle jaggle.
So since it didn't just come out, we're gonna make it come out. I mean, I am pulling on this thing. There's no way it just comes out, dude.
That is wild.
I swear it's gonna break something.
I did make sure it pulled out easy before we started filming, so I didn't look weird trying to pull it out.
Oh, like,
now I'm going to
like
take
us?
this wire here and I'm going to cut it off right there. Okay?
It's literally gonna break.
And
It can't just pull out. What year is he working on?
Next video.
All right, so I'm just twisting and twisting and pulling, and it's coming. No, it's not. Honestly, you may just have to buy a new truck at this point. I've bent it, I've pulled on it, I've done everything. And now we lost our click, 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 click that it used to do. We're gonna do this.
Shit looks all jacked up.
Dude, it does. I don't like this at all. I don't like that we're like breaking shit right now. Great. Who knows where that clip goes? Got it out. I don't understand. Everybody online says it just pulls right out. Sure it does. Not.
Well, so let's do this. Pull this.
That's not holding me up right now. This wiring that supposedly you can just pull enough slack out and, you know, then it just comes right out because, you know, that's what we say and that's not how it is. Sort of. I just hope that I didn't mess up this part at all. Where's your new one? Let's find out.
Oh, that gets stuck.
Yeah, we lost our click, 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 click for your wiper speed. Okay, next step.
Taped it up and then pulled it down.
What's next? So apparently the pivot pin is next. And we use this crazy looking little tiny tool. So yeah, I'm gonna try and figure that out. Josh, you can film. I'm assuming we do this to both sides.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool little tool. I didn't think it was gonna be strong enough to do this, but it's not taking any effort. So now we're pulling the second pin that's on the driver's side.
Comes right out. I actually don't need that in there anymore.
I don't like that. The whole thing just freaking jumped.
Just like
No, I think you rotate it, and then it pops out. Look at that!
I was saying, make sure I'm on uncork in your face.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yummy. Here you go. Hot
Took it
potato.
right there.
Why don't you have paper towels out here? That cap's gonna fall off. So according to the internet, next this thing just comes off.
You said you just had to play with it.
Play with it, yeah, sure.
Break down the road. Kind of play with it. This whole limited assembly.
There's something holding it in there. And we'll be right back. Anyways, what I'm trying to get to is these 4 bolts. There's 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and if you can see, it's definitely loose. And I think that's causing a lot of our slop. So we're gonna tighten those back up. I forgot Loctite, would have been smart to have Loctited them. But we're gonna tighten them back up and then put it all back together. Yay. So as you can see, these are actually a lot looser than I thought. I mean, dang, that was seriously loose. So, wow.
That's what everybody's issue is.
Wow. I mean, all we did was just Google tilt loose on K5, and this was the common thing. So
hard. I wonder if you can like stick it through here.
you're not even, you're like filming all the way over there.
It's fisheye. I can
My
see,
assistant
like,
sucks. Come on, baby. Oh yeah, give it to me.
That is, dude.
Give it to me. And this is an E8, I think. E8. External or extraterritorial, or I don't know, something. This one's the loosest one of all. Holy crap, dude. Can we tell them to shut up? We're trying to film a YouTube video. Jesse does it. Do they not know? Oh, jeez. All right. All 4 tight. Now let's see if we can remember how to put this shit back together. Because I don't. I'm already forgot. Already lost. I think this goes in there somewhere. I don't know.
This is why people trash your videos, because they're like, this guy's an idiot. He don't know what he's
Has
talking
anybody
about.
trashed my videos? There's no
Yeah.
negative comments on any of my videos. There's no comments because nobody watches my videos. Even my own friends don't watch my crap. I mean, how interesting is this? It's not. But I needed a video to learn how to do it, so I'm hoping maybe I can help somebody else with my video. Uh-oh. Now we're screwed. What the hell? We'll be right back. All right, so if your truck ends up with a little round horseshoe looking metal clip, let me show you where it goes, because I just figured it out. On the back side of this key, there's a spot right there. That's where it goes. So cool, we're back on track. Right there. Film what we're trying to do.
Yeah, that's all you use me for.
All I use you for.
So, before you put all this back together, what are you gonna do about this part?
I don't know. Figure it out when we get there. All right, so that's the tilt mechanism. Put this bearing thing and the bobber back on. Don't exactly know how it goes. So I guess to put these pivot pins back in, they just hammer back in. So I'm gonna make sure that we're lined up as close as possible. Start giving it some gentle taps. Two. We're good. Now if we can remember how to put everything back, who knows? What was next? Oh yeah, the big spring pin thing. Where's that dirty, nasty pin cap thing?
America, like the people who keep this country moving. For them,
I don't remember this being this far. There we go.
Yeah, something we do need to do is put the ignition coil back in and test it to make sure it works.
Where's your key?
I don't think they're right in there. I don't have the battery on though.
Well, come on. How am I supposed to start it with the battery disconnected?
I mean, I wasn't.
Telling you, good help is hard to find. Ah, the wipers work.
It sounds like the wipers are stuck in that position.
Well, hopefully when we stick the stick back in there, it'll be fine. So we're trying to replace the turn signal switch, wiper switch. I figure the easiest way to get this wire ran all the way down is to tape it up to this one and fish it that way. So that's what we're doing now.
Yes, Josh. That's probably
I don't
a
know
good
if it's
idea.
gonna help me or not, but we'll try your way, okay?
It's probably a good idea. I'm glad you said that.
Thanks, Josh. That's probably a good idea. I'm glad you said that. Oh, you mother. Well, there goes the fishing idea. We'll be back. Okay, we got the wire ran now. That was stupid. Now can I plug it back into where it goes? If your buddy wants to get a K5 or any Squarebody, talk him out of it, man. This is the simplest bull crap, but it's the most difficult thing ever. I'd rather be pulling the engine out right now. It's just one wire that I'm trying to run.
You're not doing it the proper way that it's supposed to be done. That's why.
Well, then you come do it.
I'm not saying I know how to do it. I'm just saying, and you got a big hole in your shorts.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna tuck these wires back up in here where they were, just hanging and dangling. Don't know where they go to. Don't have a clue. Not my problem. You know what? I'll even do you better. I'll twist them up nice and neat for you. Okay, turn signal wire ran. Jeez, what a shit show.
Do you remember where this little piece is? Don't forget about this little piece
No,
of
I don't remember where any of this shit goes.
Well, let me see.
I'm playing with something right now that I don't remember how it goes. There's all these little tiny pieces inside this thing that I just don't understand. And it's like what was GM thinking when they made this thing? Could they have made a steering column more difficult to work on? I don't think so. I don't think Porsche and BMW are this crazy. Maybe Mercedes.
We did there,
Where's this go?
right there, put one bolt. I like to place everything down in the direction that it came.
I don't know where any of this goes.
There's a little horn contacting the turn signal.
And we got this piece, these two pieces that I don't know where they go.
Two.
Okay, I'm not 100% certain, but this has to go like this. Wrong, don't do this. When you grab the back side of the tilt cover, it's got a whole bunch of grease, and this part has a whole bunch of grease, so those two go together. Oh yeah, that's how she goes. I don't know where the spring goes though. Yeah, but this definitely makes sense. It sits on the back side here, and it goes in right here. Still don't know where the spring goes. We gotta figure that part out. I found where the magical spring goes. Right here, and that piece goes right there. Woohoo! And what now then? That
This piece, yeah. That's good.
I got a feeling it goes in that slot. Right there.
No, because it's got to go all the way up here. It's got to connect up here.
I understand that. There's nothing that's gooped with grease other than that.
All right, let me see the phone then real quick.
There, I got it. Told you. Told you, son. Drop the screw.
Those wires seem okay, like they're not pinched or anything.
Who knows?
I mean, that's one thing he was talking about, making sure they're like seated properly. That whole thing, it looks like they're all pinched behind there.
Happy now? Well, we got click one way. Doesn't seem to be moving all the way that way. I got click that way. And it's not coming up like that where it should be. Alright, we're getting close. Now, before I did this, his never stuck to turn right. But if you watch, it wants to. It's just not quite sliding over that little lip. So see if there's any grease that would help him with that. But if not, it clicks left. So just not clicking right.
We need to compress that thing down.
All right, well, we got everything in there right now. Put the spring back on, put this little horn button cap thingamabobber on, and then this thing that Josh never cleaned the backside of, so his horn's still going to be intermittent. That's on him. And there is a groove that lines up with the steering wheel shaft, and then we're going to press this back on so that we can put the lock ring back on. So reverse process of what we did earlier. All right, now what do we do? I'm missing some stuff here. What do we got?
We need all this crap.
All this crap? What does this crap do? All right, I think I figured it out. We're gonna put the nut on. We're gonna tighten it down. I'm gonna put the spring in. I'm gonna put this in like this. And this like this. And that gets held in with these that are all broken and messed up. Alright, I need a Torx. The T20 Torx is here. I swear, guys, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so don't ever follow what I do and think that I'm going to teach you the right way to do it. But guess what? I get her done. Why don't you go hook the battery back up, see if the horn's just non-stop blasting.
It was never really working to begin with. I mean, every now and then it would work.
Okay. At least every now and then it might work. I don't know. There you go. Does it turn on?
My wipers stay on the whole time.
I think we probably jammed some shit up in there, dude. Woo!
What'd you do?
Just
That's what I'm saying. But I don't want that.
yeah, look, we're not. Woohoo! So here, let's show what we're messing with. So the mist, you got to hold it for the wipers to, and then let go, it comes right off. And then there's a delay, and then low and high. This is high for 87 Chevy. And then now it works. Whatever, whatever. Still don't have a horn. But hey, the main thing is, look at this.
That's still loose.
No, oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? This is a 35-year-old truck. This is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this. He's talking about a 1/4 inch movement in the steering wheel over here. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to Jesse Does It. Today was a mess. Sorry about that. Don't have a clue what we're really doing over here. Checking turn signals, apparently. Thanks for watching my videos and having fun with me. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.